Good morning, everyone. It's Jalan back at again another episode of my weekly recap. Today, currently September 17th, 2018, and this is going to be episode 37 of my weekly recap. Uh, so, without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So, another busy work week, right? Had a meeting early in the week outlining where we are. We have a release coming up this next week. That's where our official deadline was, but due to things that are changing, it seems like we're gonna have to push that back a bit. And I was solely focusing on my task and trying to get everything migrated to this new infrastructure, which is a lot more difficult than I thought it was. A lot of C++. I was not very proficient at with the language as well as learning the system. So it just added on. It just made it more challenging for me, and I kind of overestimated what I could do within that week, with giving out a deadline of where things will be completed. But I found that I underestimated, the time that I need and the learning curve that I thought I wouldn't have. So things usually do take longer than we anticipate. So that's okay. I'm gonna do my best again, try to get everything done as quickly as I can. So we're not too far behind. So that will probably require me to put in an extra work and really go focus a lot more. Be more focused, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I'm hoping that we'll get that completed as soon as possible, and we'll definitely be doing that again this week. I just want to do my best, right? Do my best, and then and finish whatever I can, and help the team to deliver the things that we promised to deliver. So that's very good. Aside from that, finished my final week's course, educational course of MongoDB. So I do have, I think, an exam coming up this week, which is, I think, it's very easy. Just a few questions. I think there might be some coding questions, but more of conceptual questions. So I should knock that out later tonight once I get home. And what else did I do? Moving on to the educational side of things, I did finish Unshakable, which is an awesome book. Absolutely love it. The amount of stuff that Tony teaches in that book is so valuable. I've been listening to the podcast again and again, so that it really burns into my mind of what does it mean to be financially free. Versus someone who is financially insecure. So I'm really loving and proud of the progress I made, and because of that, I actually picked up the next book, Money Masters the Game. So digging through this 700-page book, I've never read a book that's that thick. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be very challenging, and I really look forward to the journey that Tony brings and what I can learn in this book. So very, very excited about that. And lastly, yesterday was a busy day. I participated in a 5K, helped out early in the morning, and then went on to the mountains. And right now, if you can't tell, I'm a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted, but my body is aching. But I think I'm definitely gonna do another video on this. But I think one of the things that I did that was different on yesterday's site compared to what I've previously done is just having self-control, right? Having self-control of what I'm doing. And by that I mean not constantly checking my phone. Actually, as a matter of fact, I never checked my phone throughout the whole 4 hours. I wanted to do an experiment on how I would react and figure out what are the feelings, what are the emotions, what are the things that will get triggered when I try something new, try this experiment. And honestly, I find that it was very rewarding. I didn't feel like I was compelled or to reach for my phone, and I was able to be more present in the moment, in the forest, in the mountains, and really focus on what I was doing. Focus on the direction I was heading, focus on every single step that I was taking, focus on every single cramp that I had, and every raindrop that I had. So it's made me a little bit very mindful of what I'm doing, right, and how that it's in parallel to what I wanted to do with my life. So it's been a positive experience. I can't recommend it more. Again, I will probably make a separate video discussing my journey and the things I've learned on that. So look out for that. And aside from that, it's been an awesome week. I'm very tired. I'm very exhausted today. So looking forward to pushing through and making another awesome week and continue to provide this weekly recap as an accountability for myself that I set up this year, and knowing the right intentions and why I'm doing what I'm doing, rather than focusing on the long-term goal, right? The long-term progress and things that I'm striving for more than just the views and all the yada yada stuff, the numbers and blah blah blah. So with that being said, I hope everybody had an awesome week. Today is a Monday. Go out there and crush it and make it another exciting and phenomenal week. And I will talk to you guys next week again. So much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.